Have you ever looked back at a relationship and thought, how did I not see what was happening to me? The slow manipulation, the subtle control, the way they made you doubt yourself without ever raising their voice. Dark psychology isn't always loud or obvious. It's quiet, calculated, and sometimes it feels like love. But it's not love, it's control. And once you see it clearly, you can never unsee it again. In this video, I want to walk you through 10 dark psychology tricks that honestly should be illegal because they steal your sense of self and leave you wondering if you were ever the same person again. Let's begin. Let's start with the first one. It's called the mirror game. This one feels like a fairy tale at first. You meet someone and suddenly it's like you've known them forever. They like everything you like. They understand your pain. They even finish your sentences. It feels like destiny. But it's not. It's called mirroring, and it's pure manipulation. They study you, then pretend to be just like you. Not to love you, but to disarm you. You fall for the version of yourself they reflect on. And by the time you realize they were only pretending, you're already emotionally hooked. Number 2, the slow fade of boundaries. This one doesn't hurt all at once. It creeps in slowly, gently, disguised as compromise. At first, they ask small things. Skip that outing. Change that outfit. Don't text that friend back. It feels like love, like they care deeply. But over time, your boundaries start to blur. Your world shrinks. Your voice gets quieter. They don't force you. They just guide you away from yourself until you can't find your way back. Number 3, gaslighting by kindness. Not all gaslighting is cruel. Sometimes it's gentle, wrapped in sweetness, dressed as care. You bring up something that hurts you, and they say, "Oh no, you're just too sensitive. I was only joking. You always overreact." They smile. They speak softly, but they twist your reality. You start to doubt your memory, your feelings, your truth. This is gaslighting through kindness, and it's poisonous, sugar-coated. Number 4, the guilt button. Everyone has one. That sacred place inside that wants to do good, to be kind, to not hurt anyone. Dark manipulators know exactly how to press it. They say things like, "You don't care about me like I care about you. I guess I'm always the one getting hurt here." Suddenly, you feel like the villain, even when you've done nothing wrong. You apologize just to keep peace. You stay even when your heart wants to leave because guilt becomes their leash and your empathy, their weapon. Number 5, the disguised ultimatum. It doesn't sound like a threat. That's the trick. They say it casually, softly, when you're most vulnerable. "I'm just not sure I can be with someone who does that. I need someone who makes me feel secure, not anxious." You feel ashamed, like you disappointed them. But really, you're being forced to choose your truth or their approval. And most of us choose them because we don't want to lose our love, even if it costs us pieces of ourselves. Number 6, love bombing. It's overwhelming, romantic, sweeping, endless texts, sudden gifts, grand declarations of forever. It makes your heart race. It feels like the love you've always waited for. But it's too fast, too intense, too much, too soon. This is love bombing, a storm of affection designed to hook you quickly. Once you're addicted to the high, they pull away, and you're left chasing a fantasy that never really existed. Number 7, the silent treatment. You express a boundary, you bring up your feelings, and suddenly silence. They shut down, withdraw, disappear. Emotionally, no reply, no closure, just absence. This is emotional punishment. It's not about solving problems, it's about power. The silence makes you desperate. You question yourself, you beg, you apologize, and they win, not through communication, but through emotional starvation. Number 8, future faking. They talk about your future together like it's already happening. Trips, a home, babies, forever. You start to believe it. You start to plan around it. But as time passes, nothing really happens. They make promises, but never follow through. Because it was never about building something. It was about making you stay in the moment. They fed you dreams to keep you from walking away from their reality. Number 9, triangulation. This one cuts deep. They subtly bring up someone else. An ex, a friend, a colleague. Someone who understands them, someone who never caused drama. You start to feel compared, inadequate, always just not enough. This is triangulation. They create emotional competition to make you chase harder. You try to prove your worth, to be better. But real love doesn't require comparison. It chooses you without question. And finally, number 10, withholding validation. You give your heart, your loyalty, your best, and still, it's never enough. They don't appreciate you, they barely acknowledge your effort, but once in a while, they do, just enough to keep you hoping. This is intermittent reinforcement, the same trick used in gambling. It makes your heart crave their approval, makes you addicted to their rare moments of affection, and that craving, it's what keeps you stuck. If any of these felt painfully familiar, I want you to hear me now. You are not crazy. You are not broken, and you are not alone. So many women fall into these traps, not because we're weak, but because we're kind, because we see the best in others, because we love deeply. But there's a way to love without losing yourself. There's a way to understand what really drives male connection and how to create it without games or guilt. There's something I came across once that showed me how to speak directly to a man's inner instinct, the part of him that wants to love, protect, and stay. If your heart is ready for that, you'll know where to go. You are not here to be manipulated. You are not here to be controlled, to be broken down, reshaped, or erased. You are here to be seen, respected, chosen. Your softness is not a weakness, it's your greatest strength. Now that you've seen these tricks for what they are, you won't fall for them again. You've taken back your power, one truth at a time. This is a desire switch, where healing begins with honesty and love starts with you. If your heart felt something today, subscribe, or just sit with it for now. Either way, I'm here when you're ready. Thank you, friends.